guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And yes, this is the look we're going to be creating today. Just take it in. I know you must be asking me why, but literally I just saw it on my Pinterest and I could not look away. So let's get into the video. So I literally don't used to have things to say when I'm doing these makeup videos or when I'm doing the voiceovers. So I decided to bring you guys a story time. So story time of how I found out that my best friend was sleeping with my uncle. And to all my best friends, just relax. It's not you. Just calm down. Relax. Yeah, before I get into the story time, you guys, I feel like I'm going to be coming on here every week to tell you guys thank you for another 1,000 followers. Oh my god, thank you for 2,000 did I say followers? Sorry, I thought I was on TikTok. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. Oh my god, YouTube family is growing so fast and I'm loving it. Thank you guys. So back to the story time. So a little backstory. I have this friend, which is my bestie. Her name, we're going to give her gifts because that was the name that just came to my head. Yeah, we're so close in uni. We did everything together, like since when we came from 100 level. You know, all those friends that you just meet and you just literally become friends first day. So yeah, I school in Abuja, but my parents live in Lagos. But I have an uncle in Abuja that comes to visit me every time, and every time I come from Lagos, he's always there to pick me up from the airport. So yeah, he's always come to school to visit me, maybe weekends like that, and he comes, he visits us. Yeah, I say us because obviously Gift is my close friend, so every time he comes, she's always with me. So I remember the first day I introduced her to him when he came visiting one day, and then she was like, oh, this your uncle is fine, oh, you know, that kind of thing now. And it's very normal because obviously I get that a lot from my friends, but I didn't know she like really meant it from her heart. But yeah, I still took it casually because he's actually fine. He looks so young. He's in his 30s, but you would not know. You think he's like 25 or something. Yeah, he looks that young. But since that time, everything was cool. She had a boyfriend, or rather, would I say a talking stage or a situationship? I don't know what she called it. But she also had guys that were toasting her. But you just know those friends that always have a man in their life, whether it's talking stage, whether it's a boyfriend, all those people that always getting vows gifts. Yes, those ones. And Gift will always go on and on about my single life. She would always say I used to rub relationship repellent, stuff like that, and we'll always joke about it and laugh. So everything remained like this till like we're in 2011, till my uncle became not so busy for me again, and I used to guilt trip him about how he abandoned me in school and never used to visit again. But he always said that he was busy, but he started showing up to my school and coming around. And of course, I was still very close friends with Gifts. The only thing that changed was that he would stay longer this time around. He would stay talking to us, gisting, telling us about his work trips, about life, about his uni life, and how he used to enjoy himself back in the days. He was a bad boy. So when he used to gist us things like this about his like funny stuff, about his uni life, I would notice that Gift's laugh would always be too loud. It was like, am I not getting the joke, or am I not sitting down right there? But at the end of the day, I just took it as my uncle is really very funny. He is very funny. And I left it at that. Then one day when my uncle was about to leave, he was like, give me this your friend's number. And I was like, uncle, what do you need my friend's number for now? He was like, oh, you know, sometimes he might come and then he's calling me and my line is not going. So I just took it as, okay, he wants to be able to reach me faster and easier, maybe sometimes when I don't pick, or I'm having lectures when he comes to visit. So I gave him my friend's number. Now, if there's one thing I know about Gift, is that she's always rubbing it on my face about the guy she's talking to. She's presently talking to, and she's always like, oh, I think I'm in love with this guy. I think this guy is the one. But then something changed. She stopped sharing, and I was like, is she not in a relationship? Is she not in a talking stage? Is she not in a situationship? Like, what's going on? And I kept bugging her and asking her about it, and she would just be like, no, she's just working on herself right now. She's just trying to focus on school and stuff like that. But another strange thing is that she would always go out of the room to answer the phone calls. I was like, or maybe she's having personal stuff to talk about with her brother or her sister because they were not in the school. Then something else changed. When my uncle came visiting this time around, they would always be talking about things, like having different conversations off topic that I was not really interested in. So I would just let them have their own conversation. I would probably be using my phone or just be eating something that my uncle brought. Then all of a sudden, when I'm about to beat my uncle farewell, they will not be having inside jokes, and I'm like, was I not here when you guys met or something? I don't understand. So usually when I want to go out of school, I want to collect a pass or something, I would usually go with gifts. But then all of a sudden gifts would be like, oh, she has somewhere to go to and her brother just came to Abuja and she has to like just see him quickly, it's a family emergency. And I'll be like, oh, she should just go because obviously it's an emergency and it's a family emergency, so she could just go without me. I would probably go with another of our friends. So on this very fateful weekend, I can remember she went out of school, and I was like, oh, I really need to study for my upcoming exams because this particular course was giving me headache. And then I was like, she could just go without me, I would just stay in school. So when she went, and in the evening I just got a snap, like I just finished reading and I was like, well, let me just go through my phone, and I got a snap from one of our friends, and I now saw gifts with my uncle. The first time I saw it, I was like, I'm probably not seeing well. Honestly, I had to slap my eyes back to life, and yes, it was gifts and my uncle together. So apparently every time she went out of school, he booked a shortlet for them to stay off campus together, which I clearly didn't know of. So after finding out all that, I didn't confront her. I just asked her questions when she got back, and she could tell that I knew something, but I decided not to say anything. So one day someone came and I was like, oh, I just saw your uncle, I think he came to see you. And I was like, well, he didn't call me. And then I just went to the car park and I saw both of them kissing. After that whole incident, nobody knew what to say, everything just got weird, and then it was break, so we had to go home. So when I went home, I got back home to the house full. I saw they were making arrangements for an occasion, and I was so confused because I wasn't told anything from school, but I knew that it was a family event and everyone was coming, because my uncle also traveled back to Lagos with me. On our way back to Lagos, I didn't really get to talk to my uncle, so I could not ask him anything or he could not tell me anything. But when we got back home, I found out that we were coming back for his introduction because he was getting married. I was so speechless that I didn't know what to say, and I still haven't told my best friend. This is the final week, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye!